it also has a purpose of helping to develop youth to play college and professional baseball, right? And so the teams that have the Urban Youth Academy so far are Houston, which is ran by the Houston Astros, of course, the LA Dodgers, which is ran out of Compton, and actually the Urban Youth Academy and the RBI program were both started in Compton. The RBI program was started in Compton in 1989. The Urban Youth Academy was started in Compton in 2006. So we have Philadelphia, Cincinnati. Now, New Orleans is the only city so far that doesn't have a pro baseball team, but has an Urban Youth Academy, right? And the last, which is a little surprising probably to some people, is San Juan, Puerto Rico. They have an Urban Youth Academy. But when we think about it, there are a lot of Dominican players who play baseball, and they feel as if that's their best way out, and they would do what they can to make it to play baseball, and they also want to be educationally enriched as well, so they can go back to the Dominican and help those youth out there. So one of the suggestions, before I go to that, these are the benefits that Major League Baseball offers that many people probably don't know about because a lot of black youth are not playing baseball right now. So they are willing to give out $25,000 scholarships, $5,000 for each year of college. Of course, they get to participate in the game of baseball for free. You don't pay for gloves, bats, shoes, uniforms, anything like that. They take care of that. They give you ACT, SAT test preparation, and life skills development. And this life skills development is not just for the youth, but it's for their parents as well, or for their guardians, the people who take care of them. So if we think about these things, and we think about all the things that Major League Baseball offers, nobody knows about it. No one really knows about it because back in 1989, when the RBI program was started, about 30% of the population of players in Major League Baseball were black. Today, that's down to under 6% and dropping. And so Major League Baseball created this to try to bring in more urban youth into the game. And so with my dissertation, the first thing was to figure out what it is that they're doing. So I interviewed teams, their program managers. What is it that they're doing to actually try to entice youth to come in? What are they doing with their programs? Secondly, I interviewed parents and youth who are involved and who are not involved in the RBI and Urban Youth Academy programs to try to figure out what is it that Major League Baseball can do to get you more involved. And so we found a lot of interesting results pretty much. And what I'm going to do with those results is actually present that to the front office in New York in June, okay? And so suggestions that I think that could be useful for our state is to be able to contact Major League Baseball and work to open an Urban Youth Academy here in the state. I know that the Arkansas Travelers are a minority team that are here. Some Urban Youth Academies and RBI programs are actually ran through a minor league team. And of course, the minor league teams are associated with professional teams. So developing an Urban Youth Academy here, I think, would be beneficial for the state of Arkansas, for the youth, to be able to get involved in something that both introduces them to sports, to get them active in the summertime, but to also show them that there's another way of life outside of sport as well. So being a front office manager, being a president of a baseball team, or just a president of any type of organization whatsoever. And Major League Baseball is trying to do this. In 2017 and in 2018, Kansas City, Missouri, and San Francisco are going to open Urban Youth Academies. So Major League Baseball is working to make a push to make this happen in all states. And so for me, and from my perspective, and what I would like to do for this city, is to help introduce that to Arkansas. I think that's something that would be really beneficial, something that's tangible, and something that's doable, because Major League Baseball is willing to shell out the money, but they want to know if interest is there. So figuring out how to get them interested is what I've done so far, and it's something that I'm going to present to them. And one of the factors that we found was that what we were just talking about in the last panel, the hip-hop generation is important. And a lot of Major League Baseball program managers have said that football and basketball have made the games more relatable to youth. Whereas baseball is a little bit more stagnant, it's a little bit more in the past. Baseball needs to become a little bit more hip with society, as you will. And so that's one thing that we have to consider as we do going forward. But this, I believe, is a great turning point for what we're trying to do to help educate the youth, to keep health risks at a minimum, and to keep those things pushing as we go forward in fusing education and sports. So lastly, I would just like to mention that for me, I'm graduating in May, so thank God for that. And so it'll be May 15th of this year. Again, I defend my dissertation on Monday, and I've accepted a position at Loyola Marymount University in LA. Okay? And so I want to continue this because at that university, they are heavily impacted by wanting people to study social justice and activism. So I want to take this platform of sport to enact social change, to increase the understandings of education, the positivities of education on a grander scale. And so for me, I will continue to utilize my platform in academics, in speaking, and in research to emphasize the need for sport organizations to not just look at these athletes and people as players, but to also have educationally enrich them as well. All right. So this is the end of my presentation. I thank you for taking the time to listen to me. If you have any questions, let me know.
Well, thank you, Sean.